Thank you, Madam Chair. I am not going to ask the government or the governor to do anything because, listen, I don't think he should be compelled by us to do anything, and I don't want him touching any of our stuff in here. That's why there's 3 different branches of government. I don't want him compelling our policy in this building, and I certainly am not going to try to compel him to do anything. This is a free state for all. I get that he's a Democrat governor, but I don't think we should be asking him to do anything. And I just want to stand, because I feel like the bill sponsors want workers to have equal standing with owners at the negotiating table. But let me tell you something. I'm an owner of a business. I put off having children for 8 years. We put everything, second mortgages, lived in an apartment for many years to start our company. So we have a bigger stake in our company, and we treat our employees like family. We treat the 5 men that work for us like family. They get better bonuses from us than I feel like I do. So to have the same type of negotiating power as the people that have put their lives on the line, their second mortgages, to live in an apartment, to eat ramen noodles, to put having families on the line? No, I'm sorry, no. As a rule, owners have a bigger stake in companies than do employees because they risk their homes, their savings, and time with their families to get started. Exactly, that's what I just said, it's a personal story. Employees typically don't make the same investment. For every millionaire and oligarch, there are tens of thousands of business owners that have had an idea or an invention and staked their life and their family's well-being to try to make it work. Exactly. We lived in a 1-bedroom apartment for years to make our dream come true of owning a company. It's easy to demonize one man or a handful of rich people, but this bill isn't about that guy. It's about the hundreds of thousands of others that are owners and entrepreneurs like me, like many people in my district, and are not millionaires or oligarchs. I can assure you I'm not a millionaire or an oligarch. I can assure you the people in my district, like the FFLs who are running out of town, are not oligarchs or millionaires. They are people like me with families that live in suburbia that are trying to live the American dream and are trying to facilitate their employees and give them great compensation for being employees. And then I think about this logic. A second election strips workers of their rights. So you're stripping the workers of their rights. An election deprives people of their rights. How is that even possible? If they can vote, they have rights. That's a basic truism of political life. And why do we need more unions? Let's go over some statistics. In 2022, Colorado's per capita income ranked 8th among U.S. states at $47,346. A more recent figure from Q4 2023 shows a ranking of 7th with a per capita income of almost $80,000. These rankings are based on a per capita personal income, which is the total personal income of a state divided by its population. And here's a breakdown of the rankings. 2022, Colorado was ranked 8th in the U.S. per capita income with a value of $47,000. Q4 of 2023, Colorado ranked 7th in the nation for per capita personal income with a value of $80,000. It went up $30,000 in less than a year. 2023, GDP per capita, Colorado ranked 11th with a GDP per capita of $90,000. So why do we need more union growth? Important considerations, different metrics. These rankings use different metrics like per capita personal income and GDP per capita, which can lead to slight variations in ranking. Dynamic ranking. The ranking can change over time due to various economic factors. We are in the top quintile for per capita income among the 50 states. So do we really need these fundamental changes? But if so, the higher percentage for the vote is legitimized by the differing investments made by owners versus employees. Again, when we come up here and we talk about oligarchs and millionaires, think about the businesses in your districts that are barely scraping by two to keep employees on the payroll, that treat their employees like family. Think about those small businesses that treat their employers like family. We are not all millionaires and oligarchs, and I'm tired of it. Vote no on this bill.
Representative